Cancer, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next few months. Let's now start with your main energy. Okay, your first message today is a new start is coming. This is something that is actually not starting right now, or at least not starting for the first time. This is something that instead is restarting. It truly feels as if something is coming back. Someone is coming back at a time in which you were not even thinking about this anymore, or at least not thinking about this with the same intensity you've had in the past. All I'm getting from this card is some sort of shock from you, as if you were opening the door or unlocking your phone and seeing someone or someone's name on the screen, a name you thought you would never see again. Now, given what the card is saying, this might create a new start with this person or away from them. We'll have to see. So let's see what this message is about. Let's do our 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading. All right. Yep, we see exactly what this is about. All right. Well, the first thing that we see here is good news coming your way. But. Something is going to happen in an unexpected way. Something is going to surprise you. First of all, 6 of Wands, this is the good news I was talking about. Something that will put a smile on your face. Something that, will just make you feel good in the moment. And potentially something, as we were saying, that you were even hoping for at some point in time. The more I look into this, the more I see that this is actually a situation that hasn't worked out in the past. Something that you have realized was not going to happen and was not going to be what you were hoping for it to be. And you've seen this ending. You've seen this person walking away from the connection, but there is something you don't know about this. The world. Their walking away is not happening on a straight line. It's in fact happening on a curve. And why does that matter? It matters because it means that their walking away is they're walking back towards you. And we'll have to see why that's the case overall. This person never intended to end this, never intended to give up on this. In their mind, there would always have been a time where the two of you would have been back together. And this right here is the exact representation of that. You thought this was over, but turns out that there's a lot more to come and a cycle is about to repeat. Now, what's important to see is that, as I was saying earlier, this is really going to happen in an unexpected way. And we all are guilty of attaching outcomes to specific people, specific situations, expecting things to happen at a specific time. But this is all about letting it happen as it's supposed to happen, All you should do is to prepare for it right now without forcing a specific way, a specific vision or outcome. With this 6 of Wands, beautiful energy, it's enough to know that this is going to make you feel good. and then we'll see how it's bound to evolve eventually. Now, this Nine of Pentacles right here is definitely connecting to this Seven of Swords down here, and for a very specific reason. First of all, Six of Wands, we've said, this is a fiery and transparent energy, and it cannot come in from someone who's also lying about their true feelings and intentions. And in fact, right now, we see the Seven of Swords reversed, which means that deception is coming to an end. Lies and people pretending of being happy and satisfied with the current outcome, it's all coming up on the surface for what it really is. Obviously, we have someone here who has said or has behaved in a way that really made them appear as if they had everything they needed. They didn't need anyone else. They didn't need you, and they didn't need this connection. But now instead, we see that that was a lie. Nevertheless, I can't help but feeling that someone is still stubborn here. Could be you or the other person, but someone at first will still try to fight their need for this reconciliation, which means that they might be taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back at this time. Someone here is thinking, I have been trying to convince myself that I didn't need this, that I didn't want this. And it's time perhaps now to just be honest with myself and with you. That's their moving energy, but they're fighting it every single day. And it makes sense though, because this is not something that happens overnight. This is a process, Cancer, something that requires some adjustments and something that will depend on how you also react to this. At first, you're going to be excited to see movement in a situation that you thought was completely over. But at the same time, some of you will have this first instinct to now be as deceptive as this person was. Even if just subconsciously, you might now be telling yourself, do I still want this? I'm not sure anymore. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I should give energy and focus to this. But deep down, you might know you do. You just do not want to make the same mistakes that were potentially made in the past, you know? It's clear that at this point, this is just going to need more time, because words can be beautiful, and that's what you'll receive with that Six of Wands. But at the same time, words are not enough. They're nothing if they're not supported by real action and concrete moves. So you're now satisfied with this incoming energy, but at the same time, you're not building castles on top of this unexpected new energy. In other words, you're not building expectations. And perhaps this is a good move. We'll see right here. Now, now that I actually look at these cards, because I didn't see the sun right here, definitely your expectations might be low, but are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is a beautiful combination. We see the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. There is happiness coming your way. A type of happiness that you have even forgot about or give up on, you know? One of those situations that really, with the Sun, make you forget all the bad experiences, all the bad memories. It's all about the now with these energies. It's all about the present. And this is something that we don't get to experience very often. We are always thinking about a memory in the past or something we want to achieve in the future. This instead is you being content where you are and feeling like you belong to your world, to the person you are right next to, and to the environment around you. This is beautiful energy. Obviously, I am inclined to think that this energy connects with this person that we were talking about. But there is a chance that the reason why they're coming in is not to reconcile, but it's just to place you on a path towards this energy right here. We'll have to see when we clarify. Overall, the main message is that something comes in unexpectedly, and its true power will not be manifested immediately. It will take a little while after this has happened, which means that the best thing you can do right now, Cancer, is to just go with the flow. Don't try to build expectations. Don't try to demand specific things to happen. Just let it happen, because we see how beautiful this is going to be for you in the end. Regardless of how it happens, with whom it happens, it's going to happen. That's all that matters right now. There are more things in store for you than you might know at the moment. And the most important thing that we can see so far is how you're about to get to a place of balance, love, and happiness. Look at this. You have them all right here, and you have this new start coming towards you full speed, and it looks really beautiful. So let's focus on this energy right here. Let's see how your world is bound to change in the next few months with this energy. It feels like you are on the cusp of something, and you will soon be able to fully see what's ahead of you, what's on the other side. But it's going to be imperative for you right now to not try to control the situation too much. It's very important for you to trust what's coming up and let this drive you. Let this take you places, take you to your next chapter, because your next chapter looks really beautiful. So let's look into what this is going to be. Let's see what you should expect in the near future and how this whole situation is about to evolve in the distant future instead. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Cancer, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute live reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the High Priestess. And this is a tricky energy in this specific position, because what this card talks about is the fact that you are attracting things towards you. You are irresistible for the people around you, for someone in particular, but also for the events around you. Your energy is attracting things and is manifesting this new start we've been talking about. But the tricky thing is that you cannot see it. This is that moment where you feel something is coming, especially if you're connected to your intuition, but you cannot see it yet. You cannot be certain about it yet. Regardless, this is coming towards you, and the High Priestess is confirming to us that this is going to be really beautiful for you, because it's in alignment with your expectations, with your original expectations, not the ones that you have created after the disappointment, after the situation is ended, because we see right here that you've lowered your expectations. Whereas instead, what's coming next is exactly what you wanted originally. But let's look into it and let's see how this is going to manifest, from whom, with whom, and how it's going to change your overall journey right now. So let's start by clarifying the King of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Oh, okay. The Hierophant. Ace of Wands, which by the way is right here as well. And the Star. Wow. Listen, this is an old wish that is about to come true. But this wish is something that you really gave up on eventually, but that right now is starting to take shape around you in a way that you were not expecting at all, as we were saying at the very beginning of the reading. What we're seeing right here